it's not working. So we're just gonna record on this computer. So hi, everyone, welcome. Let's not delay this. Welcome to our reading of Twilight. We have a lovely group of people here today to help bring this to fruition. A ridiculous fruition because we are not taking this seriously at all. Some of us are already drunk. So our narrator, Chris, would you like to take it away with scene 1?
Twilight. Fade in. Exterior rainforest, Olympic National Park, Washington. Moss-draped, shadow-drenched, tortured tree trunks twist upward, reaching for rare sunlight.
I never thought I'd given much to how thought I would. I never thought.
Suddenly, every creature in the forest is deadly silent. Neither bird, beast, nor insect make a noise. The predator is near. Then in the distance, hear a tiny snick. Twigs snapping abruptly. We're on the move, fast. Unknown POV moving. Trees start whipping past us as a dizzying speed. Branches are dotted with preternatural agility, and we're speeding up, chasing something. It's exhilarating, terrifying. Finally, up ahead, we get a first glimpse of our prey. A deer. Running for its life as it darts through this maze of a forest. It sprints forward, but we gain on it. Beyond the deer, we see the forest edge ahead, white sunlight glowing against the trees. The buck races for the light. We're just behind it, about to emerge from the shadowy darkness. The deer leaps into the light in a high arc, hovering against the white glare of the sun. Then, bam! The deer abruptly plummets out of the frame at an unnatural angle, leaving the white glare to fill the screen. Hold on whiteness.
But dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go.
And into the whiteness steps the face of Isabella Swan, 17, eyes closed against the sunlight. Absorbing its rays, long dark hair frames alabaster skin. She's a vulnerable, introverted, imperfect beauty.
So I can't bring myself to regret the decision that brought me here to die.
The background comes into focus as we realize now we're in exterior Scottsdale, Arizona day. Bella stands at the end of a cul-de-sac on the desert's edge. Sun blazes behind her. She bends down and carefully scoops up a tiny barrel cactus into a clay pot.
The decision to leave home.
She stares at the cactus in a state of reverie until...
Bye, Bella.
Bella's POV. Make a mansion across the street. 3 tanned athletic blonde girls hop into a convertible Mercedes. Their flawless, bought and paid for beauty contrasts with Bella's pale naturalness. They wave.
Good luck at your new school.
They ad-lib superficially. Good wishes. Don't forget to ride. We'll miss you. Bella waves back sweetly but half-heartedly as she steps off the curb.
Have a good...
And trips right.
Bye.
Yeah. Clearly not close friends. Bella's grown-up demeanor and innate intelligence become apparent as Bella's mother, Renee, mid-30s, exits their house. It's low rent for this ritzy neighborhood. Renee is eclectic, scattered, anxious, more best friend than parent. She thrusts a cell phone at Bella.
It won't work again, baby.
You put it on hold.
I did?
Look, you also called Mexico.
I'll figure it out. You're going to be able to reach me and Phil on the road. I love saying that. On the road.
Very romantic.
Phil, 31, good looking, with an athlete's body, exits the house carrying Bella's 3 suitcases with ease.
That's me. Fuck. If you call crappy motels, backwater towns, and ballparks hot dogs romantic.
He puts his Phoenix Desert Dogs baseball cap on Renee's head with a kiss. Phil's love of Renee reassures Bella. Phil heads to the old station wagon to load the luggage while Renee slips her arm through Bella's, clinging to her as they walk to the car.
Now, if you change your mind, I'll wait back here whenever the game is done.
I won't change my mind.
You might. You always hated forks.
It's not about forks. It's about Dad. I mean, 2 weeks a year, we barely know each other. Mom, I want to go. I'll be fine.
As Renee hugs Bella, we see the truth on Bella's face. Dread, doubt, regret. Off Bella, struggling to keep her facade up as she climbs into the backseat of the car. Begin titles over Bella's POV out the car window. Scottsdale. Bella, iPod earbuds in her ears, gets a last glimpse of the sparkling malls, chic shoppers, manicured cactus gardens, and pull up and out of the car until we're exterior above Scottsdale, aerial shot. The McMansions get smaller as we sweep over the scorched landscape, baking under a hot sun. Beyond the housing developments, we see the rocky, dry desert extend for miles. We rise higher and higher still until finally we're suspended within the bright, perfect blue sky with an occasional cloud. Slowly, the clouds start getting more numerous, thicker, darker, until we're completely immersed in them, the sun disappearing. Finally, we emerge from the clouds to find below exterior Washington State, Olympic Peninsula, aerial shot, day. Nothing but deep, dark green forest for miles. Sweep down, finding the eerily dramatic Lake Crescent. Over it all hangs this mist from ever-present cloudy gray sky. Everything is wet and green and drenched in shade. Find a 2-lane highway along which drives a police cruiser. Push in on the cruiser until we reach the passenger side window. Bella looks out, taking in her gloomy new surroundings. End titles. Interior police cruiser, day, waiting at light. Bella sits next to her uniformed father, police chief Charlie Swan, 40s. Introverted like Bella, their strange silence contrasts Bella's relationship with her mother.
Your hair's longer.
I cut it since last time I saw you.
Guess it grew out again. How's your mom?
Good.
More silence. Yikes. They pass a sign. The city of Forks welcomes you. Population 3,246. Bella sighs. Okay. Exterior Forks, Washington today. As the cruiser drives through, Bella takes in this logging town. Every storefront has a wood carving. The Timber Museum sign is 2 loggers sawing a stump. The police station is a small wooden building across from City Hall. Exterior, Charlie's house, day. The cruiser pulls up to the old 2-story house, a wood shed full of firewood. There's a small boat in the garage, fishing gear, an old buoy. Bella comes out, home. Interior, Charlie's house, day. Bella and Charlie carry in her bags. The house isn't stylish. The only new thing is a flat screen TV. But it's comfortable, lived in. Lots of fishing memorabilia, photos of Charlie fishing with the Indian Billy Black. Handmade cards to Daddy and photos of Bella. She winces at herself, age 7, in a tutu, sitting stubbornly on the ground.
I put Grandpa's old desk in your room and I cleared some shelves in the bathroom.
That's right. 1 bathroom.
Bella's eyes land on a photo of a much younger Charlie and Renee on vacation, beaming with love.
I'll just put these up in your room.
I can do it.
They both reach for the bags, bumping one another awkwardly. Bella backs off, letting Charlie carry the bags upstairs. Interior, Bella's room, day. An antique roll-top desk sits in a corner. The room is filled with childhood remnants. I've seen better days. As she unpacks her CD case, loneliness finally overwhelms her. She sits heavily on the edge of the bed, tears threatening. And then we hear a outside. Bella runs across the hall and looks out the window. We see outside a faded red truck circa 1960s pulls up. Exterior, Charlie's house, day. Bella exits to find Charlie greeting the driver. Jacob Black, 16. What kind of Indian are they?
Quileute?
Quileute? Quileute Indian. Amiable with long black hair, hints of childish roundness in his face. The two of them help Jacob's father, Billy Black, guy from the photos, into a wheelchair.
Bella, you remember Billy Black.
Glad you're finally here. Charlie hasn't shut up about it since you told him you were coming.
Keep exaggerating. I'll wheel you down the hill.
Right after I ram you in the ankles.
Billy takes several rolls at Charlie, who dodges. Jacob shakes his head at their two fathers as he shyly approaches Bella.
Am I?
Who's Jacob? Did I forget to assign Jacob? Go for it.
I'm
Keelan.
Jacob.
You are?
We made
Okay.
mud pies together when we were little kids.
Yeah, I remember. I always like this.
It's getting worse with old age. Charlie, pass ahead of the truck.
So, what do you think of your homecoming gift?
No way. This truck is for me?
Just bought it off Billy here.
I rebuilt the engine.
It's perfect.
She beams. It's the first genuine smile we've seen on her. She rushes to the truck. Jacob eagerly joins her. Okay, so you gotta double pump the clutch when you shift, but hands her the keys. She climbs it.
Maybe I can give you a ride to school.
I go to school on the reservation.
Too bad. Would have been nice to know at least one person.
She starts up the truck. We match cut to exterior Forks High School. Bella's truck day. Loud, bah, 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 belching and turning heads as Bella parks, mortified. All eyes are on her. She climbs out of her truck and steps into a puddle, soaking her sneakers. She slinks towards school as we begin. Interior high school, a series of shots. Day. Bella, never without her iPod, makes her way through kids who stare openly. A few brave ones say hi, and they're all talking about her. This is her hell. Bella wanders the walkways looking for a room number is lost. Constant stares at Bella, the outsider. Series ends when a sweet, nerd, cute, motor mouth boy, Eric, appears in her path. You're Isabella Swan, the new girl. Hi, I'm Eric, the eyes and ears of this place. Anything you need. Tour guide, lunch date, shoulder to cry on.
I'm kind of the suffer in silence type.
Good headline for your feature. I'm also on the paper and your news, baby. Front page news.
I'm not news. I'm seriously not.
Whoa, chillax. No featurette. I mean, come on.
Would you mind just pointing me toward Mr. Varner's class?
You've missed a lot of the semester, but I can hook you up. Tutor, cliff notes, medical excuse. Interior gym day. The boys' basketball team runs drills on half the basketball court. Girls' volleyball game occupies the other half. Bella, in gym clothes, avoids the volleyball like it's radioactive. An energetic, athletic team captain, Jessica, motivates the players.
Lock it, Chloe. Yeah, good attack.
Unfortunately, the volleyball heads towards Bella as she closes her eyes and fails. Smack! It flies off the court. Beams a basketball player in the head. This is Mike Newton. Good looking, affable, spiky blonde hair.
Ow!
Are you all right? I warned them not to make me play.
It's only a flesh wound. You're Isabella, right?
Just Bella.
I'm Mike Newton.
He looks at her a second too long, clearly taken by her. Suddenly, Jessica appears, stepping between them, subtle but possessive as she nudges Mike.
She's got a great spike, doesn't she? So you're from Arizona, right? Aren't people supposed to be super tan down there?
That's why they kicked me out.
Mike laughs, and because he does, Jessica does. Ha ha! Bella just feels uncomfortable with the attention. Interior cafeteria day. Follow Bella, Mike, and Jessica as they carry their trays to the table. Eric appears and squishes into a seat next to Bella. Mike, you met my homegirl, Bella.
Your homegirl.
It's first grade all over again, and you're the shiny new toy.
Bella smiles awkwardly. Suddenly, a flashbulb blinds Bella. She looks up to see a photographer, Angela, Jessica's sweet, low-key, insecure friend.
Sorry, needed a candid for the feature.
Feature's dead again, Angela. Don't bring it up again. I got your back, baby.
Guess we'll just want another editorial on teen drinking.
Sorry, there's always eating disorders or speedo padding on the swim team.
Wait, that's a good one.
But now Bella's attention is now riveted to Bella's POV. Double doors of the cafeteria, they swing open as four of the most astounding people Bella's ever seen enter in slow motion. The Cullens. 2 guys, 2 girls, all chalky pale, purplish shadows under their eyes, and all devastatingly beautiful. They move through the room with effortless grace, and they take a seat at a table furthest from Bella. Bella leans over to Jessica and Angela.
Who are they?
The Cullens.
Dr. and Mrs. Cullen's foster kids. They all moved down here from Alaska 2 years ago.
They kind of keep to themselves.
Because they're all together. Like, together. The blonde girl, Rosalie, and the big dark-haired guy, Emmett, they're a thing. I'm not even sure that's legal.
Rosalie, 18, long blonde hair, model beautiful nose, and alongside her is Emmett, 17, big brawny like a weightlifter, but playful glint in his eye.
They're a thing. I'm not even sure that's legal.
Yes, they're not actually related.
But they live together. And the little dark-haired girl, Alice, she's really weird.
Alice, 17, pixie like, real thin, light on her feet, short black hair going in every direction, she hovers over. Jasper, 18, honey blonde hair, tall, lean, slightly tortured.
He's with Jasper, the blonde one who looks like he's in pain. I mean, Dr. Cullen's like this foster dad / matchmaker.
Maybe they'll adopt me.
Bella laughs, ha. Then sees the last Cullen to enter. Edward, 17, lanky with untidy bronze-colored hair. He seems inwardly turned, mysterious, more boyish than the others, but most striking of all. Bella can't take her eyes off him.
Who's he? Hubba.
Edward Cullen.
Suddenly, Edward looks over as if he just heard Jessica from across the room. His eyes meet Bella's. He seems confused. Bella quickly looks away.
He's totally gorgeous, obviously. But apparently no one here is good enough for him. Like I care. Anyway, don't waste your time.
I wasn't planning on it.
But Bella can't help but peek at Edward again. He's staring at her outright now. A slightly frustrated expression that unnerves Bella. She hides behind her hair. Yeah, like that. A room, interior biology class day. A room of black-topped lab tables, 2 to a table. Bella and Mike enter. Mike takes his seat and points her toward Dr. Melina Birkenstock, enthusiastic science teacher at the head of the class. As Bella moves to the teacher with her class slip, she notes Edward is back to her, sitting at a front table. But as she passes Edward's table, slow motion, the breeze she creates when she passes lifts a piece of paper next to Edward, which on his back. He inhales. It abruptly stiffens. He grabs onto the edge of the table, crumbling slightly.
Oh, God.
No one notices. Dr. Melina takes Bella's class slip.
Welcome, Miss Swan. Follow along as best you can till you get caught up.
This is disgusting.
Dr. Melina gestures to the only empty seat. It happens to be next to Edward. But as Bella approaches, she's taken aback when Edward's face, we're looking at his face, he slowly looks up at her, his eyes coal black with repulsion, fury. If looks could literally kill. Bella knocks him with the book bag off their chair. Oh, it replaces it, mumbling upon him. Then slinks reluctantly into her seat. Edward jerks away from her to the extreme edge of his chair.
Today, we're observing the behavior of planaria, aka flatworms. 2 petri dishes per table. We're going to cut them in half, watch them regenerate into 2 separate worms. Yes, folks, zombie worms. They just won't die.
Edward takes a dish, then slides the second one across the table to Bella as if she had Ebola. She takes the dish, marks a dark curtain of her hair between them. She can see Edward's hands under the table, clenched into fist, of Bella utterly baffled and deeply insecure. Interior high school hallway day. As the bell rings, Edward bolts out the door. Other kids and Bella exit a moment later. Bella looks down the hallway. He's gone. Interior Administration Office day. Bella enters, but nearly turns and leaves when she sees Edward, sweet-talking the enchanted female administrator, 40s. He doesn't see Bella enter.
There must be something open 6th period. Physics, biochem.
Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, no, every class is full. I'm afraid you'll have to stay in biology. I'm sorry.
Bella blanches. The administrator sees her and gestures for her to wait a minute. But Edward suddenly straightens as if sensing Bella. He slowly turns to glare at her with piercing, hate-filled eyes. She backs to the wall, hugging herself, suddenly chilled with fear.
I'll just endure it.
He strides out the door, off Bella. Exterior high school day. Edward climbs into a shiny new silver Volvo with the Cullens, while Bella, upset, hurries to her truck. The many eyes still watching her add insult to injury. Finally, she reaches interior Bella's truck and closes the door. Her eyes well, but she fights it, getting mad.
Jerk.
As she tries to start the car, choking the engine, we begin to hear a man's ragged, frightened breath. Extreme close-up of a security guard in the darkness, extremely tight on his terrified face, sweat dripping, breathing in short gasps, trying desperately not to make a sound. Include interior Griffin Mill, late afternoon. He's crouched in a dark corner, but then he sees a shadow move blindingly fast past him. He jerks around, then another shadow. Too fast. He bolts. He runs up, flights the stairs, harsh lights from the exterior of the mill. He moves as fast as humanly possible. Unknown POV on the security guard from several floors below. Charge after him in inhuman speed through this maze of pillars and walkways. We dodge skull-crushing beams, leap from one floor to the next, up ladders, scaffolding, beams, up and up and up, and getting closer to the security guard who desperately runs for his life, looking over his shoulder with terror. Unknown POV is closing in on him, but then he bolts up the door. Exterior Gresham Mill continues late afternoon. Guard bursts out onto a stair landing, but loses his footing and trips, breaking through the rail and pitching over the side into the air. And stops, hovering midair, a yard from the landing. A hand grips his shirt, then yanks him out of the air and out of the frame. Incredible strength, his guttural scream choked short as blood sprays the landing. Interior Forks Coffee Shop, late afternoon. Top sirloin steak as it is set in front of Charlie. He stares at a table with Bella. Include the waitress, Cora, 30s. She beams at Bella. She sets a plate of cod in front of her. Several loggers at the counter offer Bella a welcoming smile. She shrinks in her seat. The attention, Charlie's oblivious.
Can't get over how grown up you are. It's so gorgeous.
Bella glances at Charlie, who keeps his eye on his steak. A bearded hippie logger, Wayland Forge, 50, appears behind Cora, leaning over his shoulder to Bella.
You are muted, Jared. You're on mute.
Remember me, honey? I was Santa one year.
Waylon, she hasn't had a Christmas here since she was 4.
Yeah, I bet I made an impression, though.
You always do.
Let the girl eat her cod, Waylon. When you're done, I'll bring you your favorite berry cobbler. Remember, your dad still has it every Thursday.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Cora shoots Wayland. She shoots Wayland away. Left alone now, Charlie and Bella both reach for the salt. They knock hands. Charlie goes for the ketchup instead. Silence as a burst of laughter from a nearby happy family. Only serves to emphasize their discomfort. Bella tries to bridge the gap.
So, you eat here every night?
Easier than washing dishes.
I can cook. I do the cooking at home in Phoenix. Mom's not great in the kitchen.
I remember.
Damn!
How was school? Bet anyone?
Few people. Do you know the Cullen family?
Are people talking about them again?
No. Well, a little.
Just because they're newcomers. We're lucky to have a surgeon like Dr. Cullen at our podunk hospital. Lucky his wife wanted to live in a small town. Lucky his kids aren't like a lot of hellraisers around here.
Okay.
I just don't like narrow-mindedness.
He returns to his food. Silence. Interior, Bella's room night. Bella looks out at the fog. She talks on the phone.
If spring training goes well, we could be living in Florida permanently.
Please insert 25 cents.
Mom, where's your cell? Jesus Christ.
Intercut, gas station, exterior, garage, night. Renee talks on a payphone, her dead cell phone in her hand. In the background, Phil and the attendant work on the super engine.
Okay, I didn't lose my power cord. It ran away, screaming. I literally repel technology now.
Bella feeds the phone some more quarters.
Now tell me more about your school, baby. What are the kids like? Are there any cute guys? Are they being nice to you?
They've all been really welcoming.
Push in on Bella's face, getting mad all over again as flash pop to Edward's face, his cold black eyes, the fury. Smash cut to exterior high school, morning. Bella is sitting atop a table, open book in her lap, and her eyes are on the arriving kids at the parking lot as they pull in. She's waiting for Edward. Jessica, Angela, Mike, and Eric kick around a soccer ball nearby. They wave Bella to come join them, but she smiles, declining, and returns, waiting for Edward. Her face tells us she's ready for a confrontation. Interior biology class, same day. Bella strides in, but stops, surprised to find her lab table empty. Off Bella, frustrated, begin a series of scenes over several days. Interior cafeteria, different day. Bella sits with Jessica and Angela and watch a YouTube video on their phone. Bella gives it a look, but is focused on the Cullen table, only for them. Edward is gone. Interior, girls' bathroom, different day. Bella washes her hands and looks up in the mirror, starting to see Rosalie and Alice behind her. They study Bella. Rosalie with chillingly cold eyes, Alice with curiosity. Bella, uneasy, hurries out. Exterior, Forks High School, different day. Bella exits with Angela, Mike, Jessica, and Eric, becoming a part of the circle. She now only grimaces at Rosalie's car, a red M3 BMW, as it drives past. Noting again, 4 Cullens, no Edward. Bella returns to her friends, finally forgetting about him. Series of scenes end as we go to interior Charlie's house, living room, morning. It's neater, rearranged, more attractive. Clearly, Bella's given it her touch. She sweeps through, folding Charlie's fleece jacket, straightening up. She grabs her book bag.
Dad, I'm heading out.
Exterior Charlie's house, continuous morning on Bella's face as she opens the door, stops, dismay filling her. It's pouring down rain. Yards full of puddles, some frozen. Bella shivers, wraps her coat tight.
Great. Cold. Dad, I can drive myself to school.
As she walks down steps, she doesn't realize something's watching her. Unknown POV from the trees. Tracking Bella's every move as she slips and falls on a patch of ice. Whoop! Tracking Bella. Fall on her ass. Charlie comes out of the truck, gives her hand.
You okay, Bells?
Ice doesn't help the uncoordinated.
And that's why I got you a new set of wheels. The other ones were nearly bald.
You got me new tires. No one's ever done that before. See the look of excitement on my face? I mean nothing.
I'll be late for dinner. I'm heading to Mason County. The security guard at Grisham Mall got killed by some kind of animal.
An animal?
We're not in Phoenix anymore, honey. They've been hunting it for a week with no luck. Not it in the hand.
Be careful.
Always am.
And thank you for the tires.
He sees emotion in her eyes, doesn't understand, but nods head inside. Bella looks at the tires again, oddly moved, emitted. Okay. Interior biology class, hallway, day. Rain beats on the roof as Eric walks Bella into class. She brushes water off her coat as he chats her. And yeah, more committee is a chick thing, but I gotta cover it for the paper anyway, and they need a guy to choose the music, so I need your playlist.
Arizona, give it up for the rain.
Woohoo!
Like a Shaggy. Terrific.
She heads toward her seat, brushing her hair, but she freezes when she sees Edward. Bella straightens up, girding herself, then strides to the table and confidently drops her books down, ready to address him, but he looks up at her.
Hello. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself last week. My name is Edward Cullen. You're Bella.
I am? Yes.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Mr. Molina, please. Please.
Onion root tip cells. That's what's on your slides. Separate and label them into the phases of mitosis. The first partners that get it right win the golden onion. Come on, people. Tick-tock.
I have always had that the ladies should go first.
You've been gone.
Out of town for personal reasons.
Pro-face.
May I look? Pro-face.
Like I said.
Are you enjoying the rain?
Seriously? You're asking me about the weather?
Well, it appears.
No, I don't like cold or the wet or gray or parkas or turtlenecks.
Are you serious? Don't I feel like an idiot?
What?
Anaphase.
May I? Anaphase.
That's literally what I said. That's the exact same. I just said that.
Bitch.
If you hate, sorry.
Starting to hate you.
You hate cold rain. Why move to this wettest place in the continental U.S.?
It's complicated.
I think I can keep up.
My mother remarried?
Very complex. So don't you like him?
Phil is fine. Young for her, but nice. Likes, cougars are great. This is interphase.
Oh, that was anaphase.
No, interphase.
Okay, sorry.
Romance.
No, my bad. I'm sorry.
Interior high school hallway. Moments later, Bella X is holding the golden onion and practically runs into Edward, who's directly in front of her.
Why don't you stay with your mom and stepdad?
All right, Phil's a minor league baseball player, so he travels a lot. My mother stayed home with me, but it made her unhappy, so I decided to spend the time with my father.
Okay.
No,
I'm happy.
I just.
I'm just trying to figure you out. You're very hard to read.
Did you get contacts?
No.
Your eyes were black before. Now they're this golden brown or.
Your eyes were black before. It's just the fluorescence.
Whatever.
He abruptly turns and walks away. As he does, Bella notes his hands clenched into tight fists. Bella utterly bewildered, both intrigued and frustrated. Exterior high school parking lot day.
Do I
The
smell?
rain has stopped, but the parking lot is full of water and patches of black ice. Shivering, Bella heads for her truck, carrying the onion, carefully navigating the icy puddles. She reaches her truck. She looks across the lot. Edward stands by his silver Volvo with his siblings, about to climb in. A moment as their eyes meet, then he looks toward the sound of a high-pitched scream, and it quickly grows louder. Bella turns to see a van skidding on the ice, careening out of control, heading directly for her. Time suddenly fractures, compressing to stillness, then exploding in burst of speed as the faces which is always a great thing to do when you're driving. Edward's face, looking at Bella with horror. The van's about to hit Bella's truck, with her standing in between, and suddenly something knocks Bella down. Pinning her to the ground, she looks up. Edward is on top of her.
Sorry.
The world around them freezes. In this fraction of a second, the proximity is overwhelming, electrifying. He breathes in her scent. She takes in his flawless face. Abruptly, we blast back to speed. As several things happen so quickly, we and Bella, no one knows what the fuck's happening. Okay, the van smashes into the back of Bella's truck, spins around once again, cranking toward her, and Edward suddenly, his hands create a deep dent in the side of the van's body as it shudders to a stop a foot from Bella. Edward literally pushes the van away. Then silence. A long beat. Shh. Void of any sound.
Did you catch that new Gilmore
Bella,
joke?
as Bella looks at Edward, trying to absorb what just happened. Edward's fear for her is still alive in his face. She starts to speak, but the screaming begins. Ah! Yelling, calls for help. Help! People leap to Tyler's aid, run to Bella and Edward. Bella sees the onion on the ground. Oh my God, the gold onion. Smashed. Wow, everyone sweeps in. Edward moves into the background. Mike and Eric run to Bella.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
What happened? Did anyone see what happened? Amid the chaos, Bella sees Edward's siblings looking at Edward, but they show no hint of concern for his safety. Instead, they look at him with disapproval and fury. Interior hospital treatment area day. Double doors burst open as Charlie runs in, face white with terror. He spots Bella sitting on a gurney. The ER doctor looking into her eyes with a pen light. Looks on the next gurney. Tyler, van driver, he lies with a mild head wound. Charlie rushes up.
Els, are you all right?
I'm fine, Dad. Calm down.
So sorry, Bella. I tried to stop.
It's okay, Tyler.
It sure as hell is not okay.
Dad, it's not his fault.
We nearly lost you.
But you didn't. I'm still here.
You can kiss your license goodbye, young lady.
Did I assign a doctor call-in? I didn't.
I heard the chief's daughter was here.
I'm screaming. Oh my God.
Charlie, go for it.
Good Dr. Colin.
I've got this one, Jackie. The ER doctor hands Dr. Cullen the chart, exits. Dr. Cullen reviews the chart and feels the back of her head as, you have a nice knot growing back there, but your x-rays, they show no indication of concussion. What are you laughing?
What's it growing into? An alien? I'm sorry.
What did you say?
What's it growing into? An alien? I don't know. Different franchise. Tyler, go.
She said, what's it going into an Indian?
Alien, dude. Not PC.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That was the host, wrong book.
Oh, yo, I fucking love the host. The host was great. Sorry, anyways.
You have a nice knot growing back there, but your x-rays, they show no indication of concussion.
Tyler?
So sorry, Bella. I tried to. Who's Charlie?
Me, but it's not my line.
Oh, it would have been a lot worse if Edward hadn't knocked me out of the way.
Edward? Your boy?
It was amazing. He got to me so fast. He was nowhere near me.
Well, as long as you're safe. Interior Hospital reception day. Charlie and Bella exit the treatment area.
I just have to sign some paperwork. You better call your mom.
You told her? She's probably freaking.
He shrugs and hurries off. Bella shakes her head, pulls out her cell phone, about to dial, and then sees something down the hall. Bella's POV, Edward, Rosalie, and Dr. Cullen. Rosalie is clearly furious at Edward, who stands his ground. Dr. Cullen plays intermediary.
This isn't just about you. It's about all of us.
Let's take this into my office. Rosalie glares at Edward. She goes off with Dr. Cullen. Edward adopts a nonchalant air as Bella approaches, determined.
Nice members only jacket. Can I talk to you for a moment? How did you get over to me so quickly?
I love you. I was standing right next to you.
You were next to your car across the lot.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, Dracula. Yes, you were.
You're confused. You hit your head. You hit. Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. You hit your head.
I know what I saw.
And what exactly was that?
You stopped that van. You pushed it away.
Prove it to a court.
I wasn't planning on telling anyone. I just want to know the truth.
Can you just thank me and get away with it? Get over it.
Thank
Can you
you.
just thank me and get over it?
I said thank you.
You're not gonna let it go, are you?
No.
I hope you enjoyed this appointment.
Why do you even bother?
I don't know.
That was the first night I dreamed of Edward Cullen. Auga.
Dream sequence underwater. Bella swims, white skin aglow, hair floating, weightless, sensual. Suddenly, something blasts past her, and she spins. It's gone. Something blasts behind her, and she spins again to find herself face to face with Edward. Bella reaches for him, but he abruptly springs backward, just out of reach. Smash to enter Bella's room on Bella night. She bolts him awake in a split second in the darkness. She sees Edward watching her. Not creepy at all. She snaps on the light. The room's empty. Was she dreaming? Exterior high school parking lot day. Bella stands in the exact spot of the accident. Behind her on the lawn, several classes congregate, gathering for a field trip. Mr. Molina is in charge.
Yeah, make sure I get all your chin slips.
Push in on Bella's face, staring at the skid marks on the pavement. Flash pop to the van, reeling right forward. Flash pop to Edward's hand, snapping the van. Flash pop to Edward on top of her. The proximity electric. Back on Bella, blushing at the memory. Then she sees Edward arrive with Alice and Jasper. She watches them, barely noticing as Mike trots up to her.
Look, you're moving. You're alive.
Yeah, false alarm.
Actually, I'm glad you're not dead because, well, that would suck. Plus, I wanted to ask you, even though it's like a month away.
Bella's POV across the lawn. This dude keeps talking, but she sees Edward, his head's down, in a quiet conference with Jasper and Alice. Abruptly, he looks up as if listening to her and Mike. Though he's too far away to hear, Bella quickly refocuses on Mike.
So what do you think? You want to go to prom with me?
This is my horrified face. Prom, as in dance. I have to wash my hair that day, like in Jacksonville.
Can't you go another weekend?
Non-refundable tickets. Already put a deposit down for the hairdresser too. Maybe you should ask Jessica.
Mike follows Bella's eyes way across the lawn to Jessica. She smiles at them. Suddenly, Edward crosses in front of Jessica. He seems to be smirking. Interior Community College Greenhouse Field Trip Day. Mr. Molina and a tour guide lead several dozen kids through the greenhouse. Bella keeps an eye on Edward, who's up ahead with Alice and Jasper. Mr. Molina demonstrates the compost machine as the students mess around.
Come on, Eric. Stuff that compost down deep. That's it. Now, Tyler, take a big steaming cup of compost tea. This is recycling at its most basic level. Hey, don't drink that.
Hello, Edward. Really?
What's in Jacksonville?
How did you know about that?
You didn't answer my question.
I haven't answered any of mine. You won't even say hello.
Hello.
How did you stop that fan?
It was adrenaline rush. Very common. Google it.
Floridians. That's what's in Jacksonville.
If it helps, if you actually watch where you're going, put your feet. I know I've been rude, but it's for the best.
Guess who just asked me to prom? I totally thought Mike was going to ask you, Bella. Is it going to be weird?
No way, it's your weirdness. You guys are great together.
I know, right?
Giddy, Jessica rushes to catch up with Angela. Bella heads out the door. It leads to Exterior Community College Greenhouse, the buses, where everyone's looking at the compost. Worm box, grossing each other out with the slimy creatures. Bella backs away. Edward steps up.
Listen, Bella, I'm in love with you. It'd be better if we were friends.
Too bad you didn't figure that out earlier. You could have let the van crush me and saved yourself all this regret.
You think I regret saving you?
I know you do.
You don't know anything.
I know everything.
All right.
Mama?
Sorry, I was waiting for the okay. The bus is leaving. Hi, will you be riding with us?
No, Alice. She won't. Our bus is full. Our bus is full. She can't come.
He purposefully walks Alice away, but she glances back at Bella with, is that remorse? She doesn't see it. Interior Charlie's house, kitchen evening. Bella enters, throws down her book bag, coat, still angry. She starts upstairs, but Charlie enters from the kitchen.
Your mother called again.
Your fault for telling her about the accident.
She always did know how to worry, but she's changed too. She seems happy. Phil sounds all right.
He is.
Continues upstairs, glancing at her parents' wedding photo of Bella's face. We match cut to Interior High School cafeteria, Bella's face. As she pushes through the door, she glances over at the Cullen table, Edward with his siblings. He doesn't look at her. Her anger and determination set in again as Bella joins Eric, Jessica, Mike, and Angela. She drops her book bag on a seat. Well, push, baby. You in?
Should I know what that means?
La Push Beach, down on the Twilight res. We're all going after school. Big swell coming in.
And I don't just surf the internet.
Eric, you stood up once on a foam board.
There's Will watching too. Come on.
La push, baby.
I'll go if you stop saying that.
Salad bar station. Minutes later, Bella artfully designs an architectural salad. As she reaches for an apple, Edward is suddenly next to her. Shh.
Edible art. I said edible art. I'm trying to be cool.
Thanks, but your mood swings are giving me whiplash, as is that artfully presented apple from a book cover that I read once upon a time.
Yeah, that's a good book. I'd read it.
Is it?
It would be better if we weren't friends, but not that I didn't want to be.
What does it even mean?
It means if you were smart, you'd avoid me. I love you.
So let's say, for argument's sake, that I don't love you as well, and I'm not smart. Would you tell me the truth?
No, probably not. I'd rather hear your theories.
Okay. How about radioactive spiders? Spider-Man. Or kryptonite. Superman.
No, that's not it. You're talking about superheroes. What if I'm not a superhero? What if I'm a bad guy?
No, I don't believe that. You're not bad. You can be a jerk, but it looks like this. Mask to keep people away. Look, why don't we just hang out? Like, come to the beach with us. It'll be fun. Sand fleas, windburn, salt water stinging your eyes. Woohoo!
I don't know. Bitch Beach.
The push.
Ah,
Something wrong with that beach?
it's just a little crowded.
Edward walks away. Exterior, La Push Beach Day. It's freezing, but Mike, Tyler, Jessica, and others suit up for a surf. Eric hangs with them. Bella wanders by the driftwood with Angela, who takes pictures.
I keep thinking Eric's going to ask me to prom. Then he just doesn't.
You could ask him. Take control. You're a strong, independent woman. Girl power! Girl power!
Hey, Bella.
Guys, this is Jacob. Are you stalking me?
You're at my res, remember? You guys surfing?
Definitely not.
Her company, her date bailed.
What date?
She invited Edward.
To be polite.
I think it's nice, though, she invited him. No one's ever done that.
Because Colin's a freak. You know?
You got that right.
Sam?
What page are we on?
We are on page 42 of the PDF, Keelan. You are Sam.
Page 36 of the script.
42.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, page 36 on the script.
Okay, thank you. You got that right.
You know them?
Collins.
I didn't hear you. What?
The Collins will come here.
Weirdo. Hey, you want to look at the tide pools?
Tide Pods, yeah. She offers an awkwardly flirtatious smile, grins, infatuated. They head towards the water. Exterior, La Push Beach later day. Bella and Jacob wander near the water, looking out to sea for whales. The surfers are on the waves. She nudges him, continuing her attempt to be flirtatious.
So, what did your friend mean about the Cullens not coming here?
Oops. Oh, you caught that, huh? Yeah, I'm not supposed to say anything about it.
I can keep a secret.
It's just an old scary story. You know, the Quillettes are supposedly descended from werewolves. Or wolves, not werewolves. Just regular wolves.
Like fur, fangs, doggy breath.
Yeah, something like that.
So the legend about the Cullens is...
Well, they're supposedly descended from like enemy clan, but they claim to be different, so we made a treaty with them.
Didn't they just move here?
Or just moved back.
Right. So what was this treaty?
They promised to stay off our land. We wouldn't expose what they really were to the pale faces.
Dude, I'm pale. I get it. Ah! Sorry, there's a blood curdling scream off screen. Wait, what were they really?
It's just a story, Bella. Exterior shack, community on the river, late afternoon. A collection of haphazard shacks with boat docks connected by wood plank sidewalks. Find Waylon Forge, the hippie logger who used to play Santa Claus, scraping paint off his boat, swigging a pint as he listens to a prehistoric Walkman. His old dog lies next to him as the sound of the forest, the river chirp and buzz. Waylon sings along to his Walkman. Suddenly the sounds of nature abruptly silence themselves. Dog raises his head, starts to growl. Waylon doesn't notice. It's down Waylon singing, working, until he looks up and realizes his dog's gone.
Jerry?
Oh, he sees just a dog leg sticking out of the brush.
Come on, Jerry, you old mutt.
He pulls at the leg. It's detached. He reels back, stumbling onto his boat, frantically untying the line, pushing out under the water. He floats away, breath short, listening acutely. Waylon's POV on the woods.
Thank God for editing.
Ominous darkness and noise. He jerks around nothing. Then suddenly his boat rocks violently. He spins. A man now stands in the boat. James, 30, pale white. He's a vampire. But his eyes, unlike the Cullens, are deep, sinister, burgundy, and absolutely lethal. His cat-like movements are always on the edge of a crouch.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Always the same inane questions.
Waylon turns, but a woman leaps onto the bow. It's Victoria, 26, catic, red hair, filled with leaves from the woods. Terrified, Waylon spins around to see Laurent, 28, glossy black hair, olive skin, lounging on his boat seat. All three nomads they wear frayed clothes, and all three are barefoot.
What do you want?
Why are you doing this?
Must we?
The question should be, will it hurt?
Victoria grins sadistically. Then with lightning fast speed, the three of them finally lunge, smash the bike. Fade in on Edward's face against the blackness. Snapshots of his eyes, his cheekbones, his lips. Aw. Interior, Bella's room, on her face, morning. She sits in front of her computer, lost in thought. She shakes herself out of it. Types into her search engine, Quillette Legends, Olympic Peninsula. Ad pops up. Thunderbird and Whale Book Stories. Port Angeles. Bella intrigued. Clicks on it. Click. Exterior, Forks High School. Sunny day. Sun has come out, and so has the skin. Kids are in shorts. It's so barely 60 degrees. Everyone eats lunch outdoors. Bella searches the crowd for Edward.
He's not here. Whenever the weather's nice, the Cullens disappear.
They just ditch.
No, Dr. and Mrs. Cullen yanked them out for hiking and camping and stuff. I tried the idea out on my parents, not even close.
Going to the prom with Eric. I just asked him. I took control. Are you sure you have to go out of town?
It's a family thing.
Oh my God, we need to hit the stores in Port Angeles before the dresses get cleaned out.
Port Angeles? Can I go with you guys?
Thank God. We need your opinion.
The fuck?
Bella,
Be
that's not really
independent.
what she had in mind. Interior boutique, Port Angeles. Antsy distracted. Jessica and Angela try on dresses. Bella pulls out a MapQuest printout from her purse. It reads Thunderbird and Whale Bookstore. Jessica flounces out of the changing room, posing provocatively.
I think this halter makes my boobs look big. What do you think, Bella?
Outside the window, a group of rowdy frat boys head towards the bar. Two of them stare at Jessica in her low-cut dress. Embarrassed, she turns back to Bella.
Bella,
It looks great.
you said that about the last 5 dresses.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Maybe I should just go check out the bookstore and meet you at the restaurant later.
You sure?
She was right about this halter, though. It does look great.
Omitted. Exterior, Thunderbird and Whale Bookstore, street, night. Bella exits, thumbing through a book she just bought. She heads down the sidewalk, but then hears footsteps behind her. She turns, doesn't see anyone. She puts the book in her shoulder bag, continues. Unknown POV on Bella. Someone's following her. She looks around, changing course, cut across the parking lot. Unknown POV gets closer. Exterior warehouse at the end of the parking lot. Isolated. Bella breathes short, scared, turns around just as two men emerge from the shadows. Well, they're not vampires, but the frat boys. They're really wasted.
Hey, want a beer?
Look, just take my bag.
You don't want your bag.
You can't have my vajayjay.
She takes a defensive stance and wraps the strap around her wrist to use her purse as a mace. They laugh. Ha ha! But when frat boy one comes near, she swings it, hits him in the groin. Ooh!
Oh.
The book in her bag doubles him over. The other three laugh. Ha ha! Then it starts to close in because they're rapey. But suddenly, headlights blind them. A silver Volvo screeches up. Frat boys jump out of the way. The passenger side door opens. It's Edward. She's too stunned to even move.
Get in! I can afford this.
He does. But frat boy 2 jumps into the game and rushes Edward's car. He screeches to a halt. He's out of the car, facing frat boy 1 so fast, neither frat boy nor Bella see it, nor does Bella see Edward glare. So chilling, so animalistic. In its fury that frat boy 2, scared, instinctively backs off, pees himself, and Edward climbs back into his car just as Bella stares at him. Interior Edward's car, driving night, Bella continues to stare. She sees that he's seething with anger, hands gripping the steering wheel, jaw clenched.
First of all, a Volvo, you could not have bought a sexier car, not even an Aston Martin.
I want to have kids.
What? No, how did you find me?
I should go back and rip their heads off like a vampire.
No, bad idea. Bad idea.
You don't know the wild, repulsive things they were thinking.
And you do?
Not hard to guess.
Exterior Waterfall Restaurant, front entrance, night. Jessica and Angela exit the restaurant as Bella approaches.
Where were you? We left you a message.
We waited, but we were starving.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I kept Bella from dinner. We ran into each other and got talking.
We understand. We were just leaving, so.
Totally.
Okay, well, thank you.
Maybe I should make sure Bella gets something to eat. Maybe like a little date. If you'd like, then I could drive you back myself.
That's so thoughtful.
Really thoughtful.
I thought so.
I could eat.
As he guides her off, the two girls share a look and a noiseless scream of excitement. Exterior Waterfall Restaurant, dining patio night. Bella and Edward sit on the deck. A dramatic waterfall shimmers behind them. A waitress places a steaming plate of mesquite roasted salmon in front of Bella and nothing in front of Edward. She leaves.
You're not eating?
I'm vegan.
Like South Beach?
All right. Not exactly.
So how about some answers?
Yes. No. To get to the other side, and 1.772 3.1415968.
Not that that's the square root of pi, but I was not asking for the square root of pi.
You knew that.
How did you know where I was?
I didn't. Don't go. Please.
Were you following me? Creepy, dude.
I feel very protective of you.
So that's a yes.
All right. Yes, I followed you. Tried to keep my distance until you needed help.
You said before you heard what those guys were thinking. Can you read minds? Weirdo.
Thinking of getting a 900 number.
All right, so you read minds. What am I thinking? Wait. Okay, go now.
I have no idea. I can read every mind in here except yours. Work, sex, money, sex, boyfriend, nothing. It's frustrating.
Why? What's wrong with me?
I tell you, I read minds and you think there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, let's not unpack that right now. What is it?
I'm not strong enough to stay away from you anymore.
I'm excited and thrilled about this, Edward. You don't have to.
This is so wrong.
Edward.
You're cold. I have a coat, but we should go.
He walks away before she can ask for the coat. Exterior road, night. Edward's Volvo speeds along the 2-lane highway. Interior, Edward's Volvo, night. Bella glances at Edward, might ask him some more questions, but he seems to be wrestling with his own thoughts. Finally,
Volvo. I'm sorry. I think I'm warm now.
she reaches for the heater dial. He does as well. Their hands touch. Hold a moment too long. Electric current connecting them.
Heated seats.
Your hand, it's freezing cold.
Pulls his hand away, but she keeps looking at it. Then her attention shifts outside. Flashlight. Police flashing lights. Oh my God. As they drive past Forks police station, a sheriff's car pulls away and Charlie's cruiser is parked out front.
Dad's here late. Something must have happened.
Interior, police station. Volvo pulls up. Bella and Edward climb out. Edward then sees a second car next to the cruiser.
That's my father's car. What's he doing here?
He's probably dead.
Edward and Bella, POV, inside the darkened police station. In a pool of light, a distressed Charlie and Dr. Cullen study photographs and evidence. As they wrap up their discussion, Dr. Cullen puts a sympathetic hand on Charlie's shoulder, then exits the police station, looking grim.
Carlisle! What happened?
Or Carlisle.
No, it's Carlisle.
Wayland Forge was found in the woods out near his place. I just examined his body.
He died. How?
Animal attack.
An animal attack? Oh, wait. He died how? The same kind that killed the security guard down in Mason?
Most likely.
That's ridiculous.
Waylon
So it's
lived
getting closer to town?
Waylon lived all the way down Queets River, 75 miles south.
What river? I'm sorry, but that's...
Bella, you should go inside. Wayland was your father's friend. Okay. She goes to the door, but looks back to see them conferring quietly, gravely. Clearly, there's more to this. Interior police station, night. Bella enters to find a distressed Charlie studying evidence, photos, maps, trying to make some sense of Wayland's death. Deputies come and go in the background. Bella approaches Charlie, her dad. He looks up.
Dad, I'm sorry about Wayland.
Known him going on 30 years.
Yeah, Charlie's obviously torn up about it. Bella's not quite sure what to do, so she puts a comforting hand on his shoulder. Pat, pat, pat. Charlie squeezes her hand. It's the first physical affection we've seen between them, and it threatens to evoke even more emotion in Charlie, so he tamps it down, rises, projects a confident manner.
I'm sorry. I'm on the staircase holding a glass and balancing my computer and trying to read at the same time. It's a lot. Can you
Charlie takes a drink of his glass, clearly not knowing what to say.
10 seconds. Oh no! Oh, it's spilling. Oh shit. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck.
I know we'll get to the bottom of this, Dad, but in the meantime, thank you for the pepper spray.
Okay, exterior police station, night. Bella's POV. Two attendants host a metal gurney into an ambulance. On it, Wayland's dead. White, bloody, bare feet peek out from under a sheet, resting a disturbingly unnatural angle. Off Bella, chilled. Smash 2. Flash pop to Edward's black eyes. Flash pop to Edward's cold white hand. Flash pop to the 5 colon slow motion. Beautiful and white. Flash pop to Wayland's twisted white feet. Interior, Bella's room. Bella. She turns on the light. Click. She hears a snap. Snap outside the window. She rises, digs into her purse for pepper spray Charlie gave her, and goes to the window. She looks out. All she sees is the wind blowing hard. She's rattled. She closes the curtains, then reaches for the book she bought earlier. She thumbs through it, laying pepper spray within reach. Insert the book. Quillette folk stories and art. She leads through. We see photos of ancient carved masks, comical, menacing, haunting. She then stops on a photo of a white mask with black eyes and a row of sharp teeth. The inscription reads, "The Cold One." Bella quickly goes to her computer and Googles "Cold One." Several beer ads appear. Duh. Frustrated, she closes the pop-ups, revealing a link to "The Cold One," a Potomacan. Intercut between Bella and the computer screen. Several pictures began loading. Seductive Potomacan with his ice blue skin, devouring victims in tapestries, engravings, paintings, creatures beautiful and horrific, craven skeletal demons attacking villages, perfectly sculpted predators, luring innocent maidens, saw murder, blood, sexuality, and several words leap out in quick succession. Speed, strength, old skin, immortal. Then finally, blood drinker. On a picture of a handsome man biting a woman's neck. Flash pop to the same picture as it momentarily comes alive, but now it's Edward biting Bella's neck. Blood dripping. Again, Bella. She reels back from the computer in utter disbelief.
It's not possible!
Off Bella's face, struggling to make some sense of it all. Match cut, exterior school, lawn, Bella's face, thick fog. She stands in the center of deserted green lawn. Her expressionless face tells us she's still reeling with disbelief. Stand her face, time lapse. Bell rings, students exit class, rushing apart. Bella, she just stands their way. Bella's POV, Edward and his siblings. They cross the lawn, heading to class. Edward sees Bella, sees the intensity of her face. He stops. She walks to him. Eyes meeting his. Her look says, "We gotta talk." She continues directly past him into the dark forest that borders the school. He watches her disappear into the trees and takes a step to follow. Jasper moves in front of him. Rosalie grabs his arm.
Edward, don't go.
He's already there.
Exterior forest day. Bella stands amid the trees, waiting. The sounds of the forest abruptly drop quiet. A predator is near. Edward appears behind her. She doesn't turn around. A beat.
You're impossibly fast and strong.
Yeah.
Your skin is pale white, ice cold.
All right.
Shut up, I'm talking. Your eyes change color. And you sometimes speak like you're from a different time. You never eat food or drink or come out in the sunlight. And you said no to the beach trip only after you heard where it was. Because of the treaty. How old are you?
17.
How long have you been 17?
A while.
I know what the cold ones are. What are you?
Say it out loud. Say it.
Vampire!
No, I'm a ginger. The sun.
That scares me more than vampire.
It's so dangerous, you know? Are you afraid of that?
No.
Then ask me the basic question. What do we eat?
You won't hurt me. You're different.
You think you know me.
Where are we going?
Up the mountain, out of the cloud bank. You need to see what I really am, what I look like in the harsh light of the sun.
Nobody fucking asked what you look like.
I did.
Slow down. This horrible CGI is making me dizzy.
Come, let's go faster. You
No,
need to see the truth.
I'm not afraid. No.
Then come with me, someplace where no one can protect you, where I could do that, what I've wanted to do from the first moment I met you.
That's dirty, but I'm not afraid.
Well, okay. Hold on.
He flings right to his back. He starts running. Exterior forest, running day. As in the opening sequence, Edward races through the forest, dark trunks, strobing past as he picks up speed. Faster, faster. Bella clings to his back as it seems he'll collide with the trees, but he avoids them. Supernatural grace. It's frightening, nauseating, intoxicating.
It's a nice breeze. Huh? Huh? It's a lovely breeze.
Edward,
Yasker, are you afraid?
Are you afraid?
No.
He clings tighter, terrified. They climb in altitude, higher and higher above the fog layer, finally up ahead, the forest edge. Fast approaches. The clearing is beyond. The sunlight grows white hot beyond the trees. They're about to emerge from the shadowy darkness, but suddenly, Bella finds herself sitting on the ground against a tree. All is silent. She's dizzy. She tries to regain her equilibrium, and she realizes she's alone.
Edward, where are you?
Stands up, steps just beyond the fringe of the ferns into a meadow, exterior day. Perfect circle of swaying grass, windflowers, buttery sunlight. We hear a stream nearby. Bella looks around and finally sees Edward. His shirt's open.
Ooh.
He is standing nearby in the shade of some trees. He
It's a
watches
little
her.
soon, but hey, okay.
Takes a step forward. He holds up his hand. She waits. Finally, he takes a deep breath and steps out of the shade.
This is why. This is why you don't show yourself in sunlight.
As the sun hits him, Edward's skin literally sparkles as if embedded with thousands of tiny diamonds. He is magnificent, shimmering, like a statue carved from a glittering crystal. He moves towards her.
This is what I am. This is what I am.
You're beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm a killer, Bella. This is the skin of a killer.
I don't believe that.
Because you believe the lie, the camouflage. I'm the world's most dangerous predator. Everything about me invites you in. My voice, my face, even my smell.
Hey, I stopped watching Fox News.
Same. If I need any of that, as if you could outrun me, as if you could fight me off. I'm designed to kill.
I don't.
She doesn't care.
I've killed people. I'm a murderer. I should be in jail.
It doesn't matter. Killers are sexy.
I wanted to kill you. I don't know how you're not getting this. I've never wanted a human's blood so much in my life. I'm dangerous to you.
But I'm a fucking moron and I trust you.
Don't do that. I love you.
I love you and I trust you, Edward, because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm here for you right now, even though you sparkle like a goddamn dumbass.
All of a sudden, he's gone.
Edward? Edward? Bueller? Bueller?
You took me by surprise. I don't know how to do this. Me and my family, we're different from others of our kind. We're not nomadic. We have a permanent home. We only hunt animals. We've learned to control our thirst. But your scent, it's like cocaine to me. My own personal brand of cocaine and heroin, PCP, a little bit of marijuana. God, it's good.
Oh, I thought you hated when we met. I thought you hated me when we met.
You bet your bottom dollar I did, for making me want you so badly. I'm still not sure I can control myself.
I know you can.
I wish I could understand this thing you see in me. I really, really don't understand, but it's in the script. You look at me with those eyes.
Girls like bad boys.
Read your mind. Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm afraid.
Good. Good.
Not of that. I'm afraid you'll disappear, that I'll lose you forever.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? You don't know how long I've looked for you. B. Movie is a great movie, but you should be very still.
She does. Exercising great control, he places his hand on her throat. It's so exposed, so vulnerable. The rush between them is overwhelming, but Bella, she doesn't move. He brushes his hand up her cheek, then lowers it to her heart. Clouds float past the sun. They're both overwhelmed, taking each other in.
Ah. And so the lion fell for Dorothy.
Fucking dumbass lamb.
Sick, masochist lion.
Crane upon the two of them, laying together as close as they dare, his hand to her heart or breast, whichever you like. Interior, Bella's room, morning, clothes on Bella's face, still in bed, thinking.
About 3 things I was absolutely positive. 1, Edward was a vampire. 2, there was a part of him that thirsted for my blood. And 3, I was falling unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him.
72 omitted. 73 exterior Olympic rainforest day. Another day. Edward helps Bella balance walk across an enormous fallen pine tree in the moss-covered forest.
How long have you been like this?
Since 1918. That's when Carlisle found me.
I'm glad Carlisle found you. Where was that?
It was in a hospital, Carlisle dying of Spanish influenza. My parents had already died.
Flashback to Chicago Hospital, 1918.
What was it like?
The word excruciating comes to mind. But what Carlisle did was much harder. Not many of us have the restraint to do that.
Didn't he just bite?
Not
Like,
just.
vampires work, right?
Not just. No. Our bite contains venom. And once you taste blood, a sort of frenzy begins. It's almost impossible to stop.
Like a snake, but like Carlisle stopped?
Yes, Carlisle stopped. First me, then with his wife, Esma. He found her in the hospital as well. The others followed.
Does someone have to be dying to become like you?
What are you
'Cause
getting
I'm an
at?
idiot and I didn't read that far on Google.
Is this like foreshadowing or something? I don't understand.
I don't know.
No, that's just Carlisle. He would never do this to someone who had no other choice.
So Carlisle's the reason why you hunt animals instead of people.
Carlisle is not the only reason. I don't want to be a monster. I can also dance. We call ourselves vegetarians and vegans, by the way, for our kind. Hunting animals is like living on tofu. It keeps you strong, but it isn't very satisfying.
Show off. Stop standing on that rock in the river all sexily, looking all hot and sparkly.
I
bitch.
told you I could dance. It's not that impressive, really. Anyone in my family can do this.
Can they all read minds too?
No, that's unique to me. But Alice can see the future.
Wait, what? That's ridiculous. Really? But she saw me coming a mile away.
Her visions are very subjective. The future can change.
He cuts off her question by returning to the shore and continuing their walk. Exterior, Charlie's house, Twilight. Another day, water sprays from a hose as Bella and Edward, they wash her truck, a boombox plays. He perches on top of the roof.
I love LMFAO. Come to my house tomorrow.
Your house with your family, won't they all eat me?
Well,
But what if they don't like me? Then they'll eat me.
you're worried. Not because you'll be in a house full of vampires and gingers, but because you think they won't approve of you.
I'm glad I amused you, asshole. What is it?
How can you call me an asshole? The complication.
It's a term of endearment. I love you.
I'll pick you up tomorrow.
Black car
Fine,
comes into view
dickhead.
and
We'll
pulls
see you
up.
tomorrow. I
Gets
love
to his
you.
car, eyeing the passengers. Edward's POV. Jacob with his father, Billy, whose expression is intense, anxious. Slow motion as Edward locks eyes with Billy. Jacob looks questioningly at his father. Bella watches Edward drive away. Perturbed by the exchange, she forces a smile and goes to greet the visitors. Jacob sets up Billy's wheelchair and Billy climbs in.
God, I can't wait till your second movie blow up, Jacob. You'll be so fucking hot. Come to visit your truck for right now, though.
Oh, it looks good. I see you got that dent out.
Yeah, I'll get
Actually-
that out in the second episode. I'm sorry, what?
What were you saying, Dad?
Is it the second movie where he got hot? Just checking.
In the sequel.
It is.
Hey, Billy, you go ahead.
Actually, we came to visit your flat screen. First Mariners game of the season. Plus, Jacob here kept bugging me to see you again.
Great, Dad. Thanks.
Pale ale. But it's the second movie where he got hot?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. Pale ale.
Harry Clearwater's homemade fish.
What was that? Was that Billy?
She said Harry Clearwater's homemade fish fry.
And I want to hear Billy say it.
Uh,
Billy, what was that?
Any luck with the Wayland case?
Found a footprint out at the crime scene today. Bare human footprint.
Dum dum dum! A person did that?
A crazy person walking around barefoot this time of year.
Spread the word out at the res, will you? Keep the kids out of the woods.
Will do. Don't want anyone else getting hurt.
Bella looks away from Billy, unnerved. Omitted. Dream sequence, underwater. Bella floats near Edward. Only their hands touching, but their bodies are nearing. So
Another
close, so
step
sensual.
frame.
Suddenly, Edward is yanked downward. Something has him. Oh my God, pull him down.
Yank down
In
where?
Bella's room, Bella morning, her eyes pop open, and relief sweeps over her. She realizes it's just a dream. But it's still haunting her. Exterior Olympic Peninsula Road. Hey, aerial shot. The forest as we sweep over a lush green expanse to find a Volvo. Gag.
Oh, that's
Volvo
sexy
finally turns
Volvo.
off the paved highway onto a long serpentine road. Follow the car, finally reaches a small meadow in the center, which sits the Cullen House. Exterior day. A timeless, graceful house. Not in the movie. It was some fucking expensive mod shit. Okay, the Volvo pulls up and Bella climbs out, surprised.
It's wonderful. So much glass. Everybody can see right through every fucking window that you guys are clearly vampires. But it's amazing that you can make a home here.
You expected suntan lotion, long brimmed hats, a moat?
And gerbils. Don't forget the gerbils, but not moats. No, not moats.
He takes her hand. She girds herself. They head inside. Interior Cullen House, living room day. Edward guides Bella to the large, bright house. Walls of glass look out onto the river. Everything's open and white. Historical objects are tastefully placed throughout. We hear Verdi's La Traviata coming from another room. Bella is enraptured.
It's so light and open.
Thanks to tinted windows by Volvo, we're able to. It's the one place we never have to hide. I told them not to do this.
Clang, clang, clang. We notice clanging coming from the kitchen. He shakes his head. Interior, Cullen House, kitchen, day. Verity's opera blast. Bella and Edward, who enter to find the kitchen in full swing. Dr. Cullen, Emmett, Rosalie, and Esme prepare elaborate platters of Italian pastas and antipasti. Esme rolls out a pizza dough and fans tomatoes around it. Rosalie, she's stirring a pot. They're all kinds of shit going on. Shaped face, billows of hair reminiscent of the silent movie era.
Bella, we're making Italian.
This is Esme, my mommy, for all intents and purposes.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
You've given us an excuse to use the kitchen for the first time. Hit pause. Pan across the brand new Williams Sonoma cookware boxes to the corner. They're watching TV, an Italian cooking show on TV. Emmett hits the DVD remote control.
I hope you're hungry.
Oh, absolutely. You're wonderful.
Mommy, she already ate.
Mommy.
We can eat again.
Oh.
The Italian way. You eat and I fill you with love.
Why not? Can we go back to mommy? I'm just gonna go home.
Oh, God.
Interior living room, continuous day. Bella exits behind Rosalie, trying to explain. The others follow.
I just assumed because you don't eat. No.
Of course. That was very considerate of you.
I ignore mommy. I do. Ignore her. Please.
Yes, let's pretend this is dangerous for all of us.
I would never, ever tell anyone because I don't have friends. So, there's that.
She knows that.
The problem is, you two have gone public now, so.
Emmett.
No, she should know. The entire family would be implicated if this ends badly.
Badly. Oh, badly, like. I become a meal. Copy.
I'm Alice. Oh, you do smell good.
Alice, this is my sissy.
It's all right. Bill and I are going to be great friends.
And you're Jasper, right?
Eddie.
You won't hurt her, Jasper.
I'll give you a tour of the house.
I'll see you soon.
Edward shoots Alice a look, which Bella catches before he guides her up the stairs. They ascend. Bella takes in the eclectic art pieces from around the world: Ethiopian crosses, Dresden, China, Asian scrolls. They reach the landing to find a wall of a dozen artistically arrayed silk squares with tassels. Bella looks closer.
Graduation caps?
It's an inside joke. We're silly like that.
What a nightmare, repeating high school.
True. But the younger we start out in a new place, the longer we can stay there.
Ooh.
And this is my room.
So you're obsessed with music, but no bed for us to do the zoom on?
Now that's never gonna happen. I don't sleep.
Ever?
No nightmares, no drool, no light hanging in the side. I don't know what you guys call it, but like the little light that hangs there, no snoring.
Wow, this relationship's doomed. I do all those.
Do you have any favorites?
Depends. Alternative, jazz, 60s, 70s,
Oh.
weird Afro punk, folk music.
All right.
Music that little, munchkins do in the wilderness
Okay.
with little hand-sewn flutes.
All right. Oh, she knows her music. All right. 90s, 1890s, classical, the little thing where the person does the.
I do have to say, Debussy.
All right. Same.
Loved it in Oceans. No dancing,
I'm a great dancer. Ever.
no tripping, no falling, no derision.
I can always make it.
You don't scare me.
You really shouldn't have said that.
I'm so scared. Don't you dare. Halfway crouch and, you're taking me away on scene 86.
Interior Cullen house living room. Same. SMA and Dr. Cullen look out the window. Edward's laughter filters inside to them. SMA in turn smiles.
She's brought him tonight.
Oh my God!
He's been alone too long. But how can it end well?
Alice has been wrong before.
Not often.
Cartizo. That's what he wants. It's work out.
I'm sorry, what was the name? Can you go back to the name?
Carlisle.
Cartizo.
Carlisle.
That is what he wants. It's work out somehow.
Dr. Cullen smiles at her with love, then takes her hand as they look out the window. Exterior tree, same. Edward looks at Bella in the eyes.
Trust me.
In theory,
I can show you the world. Shine, shimmering, splendid. Then when did you last let your heart? Okay. Open.
She does trust him to the most astonishing bird's eye view of the valley, river, and the mountains beyond. Camera rolls around them, allowing a 360-degree view of their surroundings. Off Bella's intoxicated face from that amazing song. Cut away to exterior high school day. Jessica pops a volleyball in the air, doing practice serves. Angela takes a picture of her, then points her camera around, looking for another shot. Eric studies some flyers advertising the prom.
Monte Carlo, that's our prom theme?
Gambling, tuxedos, and Bond. James Bond. Ow!
Oh,
Jessica headbutts the ball, hits him in the face.
oh my God.
Becky, look at her butt.
Bella and Edward, they arrive together. All eyes at campus are turning to them, filled with curiosity, jealousy, envy.
Everyone's staring.
Not that guy over. All right. Yeah, they are.
Okay. Clothes on a German Shepherd, moving fast, tracking, include Charlie holding the leash. Exterior forced day. It's hunting party. Several dogs. Half a dozen armed men.
Guys, we got something.
Deputies hurry to Charlie. They get around a footprint. The dogs start pulling them in a certain direction. As the posse takes off to sprint, unknown POV, Charlie from a distance watch. Charlie as the posse move away, reverse to find James atop a knoll watching them. Laurent stands next to him. Victoria floats on by.
They took the bait.
By tomorrow, they'll be halfway to Winnipeg.
I love when men chase me.
They all grin, start taking off their clothes. They pull each other towards the woods with carnal lust. It barely registers. Okay.
This porn scene was omitted from the movie for sure.
Vampire orgy.
Is that a dog?
That was a dog. Can we see the dog again?
Oh, so cute.
Nose.
Exterior, interior, Forks Coffee Shop, late afternoon. Bella hurries towards the entrance, trying to keep the joy on her face in check. With minimal success, outside the door, she passes Mike, hanging out with several of his basketball teammates.
Yo, Arizona! So, you and Colin.
Sorry I'm late. Biology projects.
Ordered you the seafood combo.
Seafood. I'm sorry. Order one for yourself next time. You should cut back on the steak.
I'm as healthy as a horse.
Mana?
Cora stood up.
Page 75?
69 on the script.
Cora then asked the chief if the boys want to know you find anything down by the river.
Yeah, that's what she asked.
The suspect's moving east. Kitsap County Sheriff is taking over from here. They're putting extra guys on me.
You're muted.
Yeah.
She literally muted it in that movie.
Well, I hope they catch him real fast.
Your friends are flagging you. It's okay. You want to join them? I'm going to turn in early anyways.
Yeah, me too.
It's a Friday night. Go out. The Newton boys got a big smile for you. Nice family, the Newtons.
He's just a friend.
None of the boys in town interest you?
We're not really going to talk about boys, are we?
Just, you should be around people. You know, I leave you alone too much.
I never minded being alone. I guess I'm a lot like my dad that way.
Nah, I'm a whore.
That is what Midnight Sun's actually about. Go on.
Wait, is that the new book that she's writing? Serious?
Two forks. What happens when you don't like have time to
Cora sets down some berry cobbler in between them, off them, both reaching for the forks. Interior, Bella's room, night. Bella's dressed for bed, looks out the window. She talks on the phone with Renee. Bella's euphoria still lingers in her eyes.
So spring training's going well?
Intercut with Interior Cafe night. Renee talks on the cell, Phil's in the background, post batting practice, chowing down with a couple of teammates.
Phil's working hard. We're looking around for a house to rent in case it becomes permanent. Like Jacksonville, baby?
Actually, Forks is kind of growing on me.
Could a guy have something to do with it?
Small smile. Maybe.
Tell me everything. Jock, indie, bet he's smart, bet he's dumb, bet he's cute.
Well, he's like over 100 years old. Yeah, he's kind of a history buff, and he's super strong, and he sparkles in the sunlight. It's amazing.
A catch.
We find Edward lying on her bed, smiling. She nearly drops the phone.
I have to go for the sex now. Bye.
No way, we gotta talk boys. Are you being safe?
I don't think rubbers
Edward
apply to
kisses the
vampires,
book
but
down
I'll
at
tell
his
you later.
hand.
Bye, Mom. How did you get in here?
The window, as always. Per usual.
You've been here before?
What else is there to do in this town?
You're a peeping Tom, Herb.
The chief will hear you. I just like, all right? I like watching over you, okay? There's something I'd like to try.
She nods, bedazzled by him. He takes her face in his hands, hesitates to test it, so then he softly kisses her. What neither of them is prepared for is her response.
Wait, is this okay? Is
I
this all right?
Her breath
All right.
Comes in a wild gasp. Her fingers knot in his hair, clutching him to her. Lips part as she breathes in his scent. Then his hands gently but forcefully push her face back. She opens her eyes to see when his eyes are wild and jaw clenched.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Wow. 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 I am stronger than I thought.
Well, then I just gave myself like a pounding headache. Wish I could say the same. I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be. Do you need an Advil or something?
Yeah, that
Tylenol?
thanks.
All right. But we have to be careful. All right? I'm about to get serious right now. I can never lose control with you. Ever. Ever.
Me?
She nods. He wraps his arm around her. The two of the okay. Interior Charlie's house, living room. Late afternoon. Bella enters to find Charlie cleaning a rifle. He starts to say hello, but just as she blurts out,
Put your martini down and keep cleaning your rifle. Actually, put the rifle down. I have a date with Edward Cullen.
He's too old for you.
We're both juniors. I thought you liked the Cullens.
And I thought you weren't interested in any of the boys in town.
Technically live in town. And it's an early stage and whatever. He's outside right now.
Now? He's out there?
He wants to meet you officially.
Good.
Be nice, okay?
I cocked the rifle. I get a lot.
He's important. Stop cocking anything. No cock.
Doesn't matter. It can't penetrate me. Hello, Chief Swan. I'm in love with your daughter. I want to formally introduce myself. I'm
I think that phrase needs the word penetrate.
Eddie Cully, baby. I won't keep Bella out late tonight. We're just going to go play some soccer with my family.
Bella is going to play soccer?
That's right, soccer. My family informed me that we are definitely going to play soccer.
Not baseball.
No, soccer. Yes, sir, that's the plan. Soccer.
If it's soccer, I'm completely out. Baseball, I'm in. It's America's favorite pastime, bitch.
She'll be safe with me, sir, I promise.
Well, if it's baseball you're after, more power to you. It's America's pastime, after all.
Right, but my family definitely told me we're playing soccer because I hate so we're.
Well, if I was a traditional white father, I would say baseball is better than soccer, but you know.
Well, good thing you are.
Let's play baseball. And
Here
yes, I have my pepper spray, Dad.
Oh,
Dad.
great.
Your father thinks you should go to an all-girls school?
No fear of reading Charlie's mind. What else did you say? Actually, no. And since when do vampires like baseball?
Yeah, my family likes baseball, but I said I wanted to play soccer. That's the American pastime. Plus, there's a thunderstorm coming. It's the only time we can play. You'll see why.
exterior, clearing in the woods, twilight, storm clouds gather in the sky as Bella and Edward pull up in the Jeep. She takes in a rough baseball diamond, which now has turned into a soccer field. She sets into an enormous field.
Family, you said we were going to play soccer, and now we're playing baseball? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. This isn't. You guys tricked me. You tricked me into bringing my girlfriend here to play baseball when I wanted to play soccer. You know, whatever. Let's just play baseball, okay? Whatever.
Son first.
The good thing you're here. We need an umpire.
She thinks we cheat.
I know you cheat. Call him as you see him, Bella.
It's time.
Just as a deep rumble of thunder shakes the forest, begin a montage of the game. It's extraordinary. Bella stands by as Esme, who plays catcher. Alice pitches. Lightning fast speed. Edward and Emmett take position in the outfield. Rosalie smashes the ball with her foot. It cracks like thunder, and it goes directly like with real thunder.
Now I get why you need thunder and
Ball
Muse.
shoots like a meteor deep into the forest, rocketing through the trees. Edward disappears to goal it.
That has to be a home run.
Edward's very fast.
Rosalie darts around the soccer field almost in a blur. Edward races out to the forest. He grabs the ball and whips it out of the goal post. Whap! Yeah, okay, it's something. It's soccer.
You're out. You're out. It's not soccer. It's still baseball. You're out.
Okay, Jasper kicks the next soccer ball deep into the forest, but Edward chases it. Alice suddenly gasps.
Stop! I didn't see them.
They all stop. Edward's immediately at Bella's side. The family instantly gathers at the middle of the soccer field.
They're traveling so quickly.
You said they left the country.
Did. But then they hurt us. And they changed their minds.
Hey, Bella, put your hair down. Put your hair down.
Like that will help. I can smell her from across the field.
I shouldn't have brought you here. I'm so sorry.
Edge of the forest, there's a faint rustle when James, Victoria, and Laurent emerge. As they near, Bella sees their bare feet and the deep burgundy of their eyes. Laurent holds up the soccer ball.
Yeah, I believe this belongs to you, yeah?
He tosses the ball casually at Dr. Cullen, who easily catches it with his foot because hands aren't allowed. He smiles politely. Thank you.
Could you use 3 more players?
But of course. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
I am Laurent. This is Victoria and James.
Would you like to kick first?
Fucking outnumbered. I hate soccer. I hate soccer so much.
I'm afraid your hunting activities have caused something of a mess for us.
Our apologies. We didn't realize the territory had been claimed.
Yes, we maintain a permanent residence.
Really? Well, we won't be a problem anymore.
Humans were tracking us, but we led them east.
Jasper throws in the soccer ball. Laurent kicks it like hell. Alice is first to block the goal, and thwap. Laurent, he's pissed, but James smiles over so slightly. Okay, it's baseball. Sorry. Close up on Bella, slow motion. The wind from the soccer ball ruffles her hair, carrying her scent across. And James smells it. He's like, "What, girl? You smell so good." Suddenly, screeches to a halt. His head whips around her, lurches into a crouch. His nostrils flaring excitedly to see. Eyes locked down Bella. You brought the snack. Okay, Edward springs in front of Bella, burying his teeth. A truly menacing furrow snap rips from his throat. James growls back. A red shot and a flash. The Cullens rush into positions behind Edward. Laurent and Victoria line up behind James. The girl is with us.
¿Cómo se da, mon ami?
I have no idea.
Wait, what was that?
I think it best if you leave.
Oui, I can see this game is over. We'll go now. James?
Get Bella out of here. We'll follow them. Actually, Jasper and resentful Rosalie race off after the 3 vampires. Edward scoops Bella up as we smash cut to exterior baseball field, which is now a soccer field, on the Jeep. Late twilight. Edward whips Bella into the Jeep, straps her in.
James is a tracker. I saw his mind. The hunt is his obsession. And my reaction. Set him up. We're a large clan of strong fighters, all protecting one vulnerable human. I just made this his most exciting game ever.
Bella belches with realization of what is just wrought up on all. Okay, the Jeep creams.
That's why I love you.
Down the mountain, jolting, death-defying ride, splashing through creeks until they reach exterior mountain road 9. The Jeep down the road.
The first place he'll go is your house. He'll track your scent there.
What? Charlie's there. He's in danger because of me. Because of us.
Then we'll lead the tracker away from him. Somehow.
He angrily whips around a bend, mud flying into Charlie's house living room night. Charlie watches the baseball game on TV as the door suddenly burst open to reveal Bella crying and Edward devastated.
I said leave me alone. This is my angry face, can't you tell?
Bella, don't create conflict so that we'll stay tuned. Just to think about it, please.
Get out, it's over.
Bella, what happened?
I have to get out of this place, out of Forks. I'm leaving now.
She runs upstairs. Charlie runs up after her. Bella runs her. She slams the door behind her, reveal Edward's already there, pulling things from the drawers. Pulling things out of her drawers. Shoving things into her drawers. Duffel bag, faster than human. But okay, Bella says something.
I can't hurt him.
Knock, 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 knock on the door.
Bella, did he hurt you?
No, Dad.
Then what? Did he break?
I broke up with him.
I thought you liked this.
That's why I have to leave. I don't want this. I'm afraid of commitment. I'm afraid of everything. Everything from my family's example that you've showed my entire life. I want to come home.
Meet me in Montauk. Meet me in Montauk.
Your mother's not even in Phoenix.
She'll come home. I'll call her on the road.
You can't drive home now. You're too drunk. I'll take you to the airport in the morning.
I'm not drunk. I'm buzzed. Okay. I want to drive. I need time to think. And I'll pull into a motel in a few hours. I promise.
Interior, Charlie's house, living room, continuous night. Bella reaches the ground floor with Charlie at her heels. She's almost to the door. Charlie blocks her.
Bells, and I'm calling you Bells because I'm totally chill. I'm a chill dad. I'm a cool dad. Bells, I know I'm not around much, but I can change that. We can do more things together, you know, like pickleball or
Baseball. I'm up for baseball. Not soccer. Never soccer. Or do you want to go to the coffee shop? Same people, same steak, same berry cobbler every night. Oh my God, it's fucking like Midwestern town. It's like your Stepford people. That's you, not me, Dad.
Bella, I just gonna do back. You can blame it on me.
If I don't get out now, I'm going to get stuck here like Mom did. I will never grow. I will never blossom into a beautiful young lady with a career and a life ahead of me.
Charlie's house night. Bella exits, heads to her truck. Fresh tears spring to her eyes. Looking at the woods, there's trees, branches, a pair of deadly eyes. It's James. He watches from a distance. Bella pulls out. Truck moves off. James, he's like stalking her. Okay, interior, Bella's truck. Bella's driving, wiping away tears. Suddenly, Edward's outside the car near Bella's window.
He'll forgive you. I read minds. Slide over. I don't like people touching me while I drive.
Dear God, you're floating outside my truck. His face, I said the same words to him my mother said when she left.
It was the only way. He let you go. Your father's safe now, Bella. I love you. The tracker is following us. It's all right. It's just Emmett. Alice is in the car behind us. Carlisle is somewhere else.
Bella's POV, the coffee shop night. Small, insulated town passes by in slow motion. Inside, we see Mike, Jessica, Eric, and Angela laughing. Ha! Flirting, innocent, and hopeful. Exterior Cullen house night. Edward, Emmett, and Alice rush Bella from the truck to the house, but freeze when the door opens and Laurent exits. They immediately take defensive positions, but Dr. Cullen appears. He came to warn us about James.
Je suis fatigué, but he's got unparalleled. Absolutely everything. I've never seen anything like him in 300 years, and the woman, Victoria, will back him. Comment dites-vous? Don't underestimate him.
Let me get this straight. In 300 years, you've not lessened your French accent in speaking English.
I'm truly sorry. but it's been unleashed here.
Interior Cullen house, 4-car garage, night. The side door bursts open as Edward and the Cullens enter, followed by Bella. The lights flip on to reveal a pristine garage, the Volvo, the red BMW, a black Mercedes sedan, and an SUV. Everyone but Rosalie springs into action, opening cupboards, supplies, cell phones, batteries, maps, portable GPS, changes of clothes, gasoline. They all load up the vehicles.
They've had to fight our kind before. We're hard to kill, dude.
But not impossible, especially with the new Volvo. We'll tear him up.
We'll rip them apart with our hands, then burn the pieces.
Now, I don't relish killing another creature, boys, even a sadistic one like James.
If he doesn't get to one of us first.
This is insane. Why are we taking the Volvo? Can't we take the BMW or maybe the Lamborghini over there? It's much faster. We can get away a lot quicker. You can't put yourselves in danger like this. Not for me.
Too late.
She's right. We have to take the Volvo. I'll run Bella south while you lead the tracker away.
No, Edward, the tracker thinks you won't leave Bella. He'll follow you. Maybe, Alice, you should go with Bella.
I'll go with Bella. Jasper and I will drive her south. I'll keep her safe, Edward.
God damn it. Can you keep your thoughts to yourself? Esme,
What do you want to do with me?
Leah, put these on so that the tracker will pick up Bella's scent. Carlisle, I love you.
Why should I? What is she to me? Just a danger you inflicted on all of us.
Rosalie, Bella is with Edward. She's a part of this family now, and we protect our family.
I'm glowering and I am unhappy, but if any of you get hurt because of me,
Won't. There are 5 of us. 2 of them. When it's done, I'll come get you. Meet me, Amanda. You're my life now.
They drink each other in, possibly for the last time, as the SUV peels out, wiping the frame. Exterior highway, Pacific Northwest dawn. Sun begins to rise on the empty road as a sleek black Mercedes sedan with dark tinted windows blast through the frame. Interior Mercedes, same. Jasper drives. Alice in the passenger seat. Bella is on the cell phone. Her eyes red from crying, talking on her phone.
Mom, it's me again. You must let your phone die. Anyway, I'm not in Forks anymore, but I'm okay. I'll call you. See, I'm clearly upset because you can tell my intonation and the look on my face. I'm upset.
She hangs up, faces back out the window, watching the green, misty Olympic Peninsula speed past off Bella's face. Series of dissolves throughout the day, then in the night. Omitted, Forest Olympic. Omitted, part of the woods. Omitted, people are driving. Omitted. Scottsdale Hotel, living room, late afternoon. The blinds are pulled. Alice and Jasper stare blankly at a TV set. Several plates of food, crowded table. Alice looks up as Bella enters, looking at her cell phone.
Why doesn't he call?
You should eat.
Why don't you just call me? It's been 3 days. There's a 3-day rule. They could get hurt. It's not worth it.
Dude. Edward's changed, dude. His eyes, dude. Dude. Alice. Dude.
Joker. He just
eat.
Alex. Dude.
mirrors. It's a room of mirrors.
Flash pop to James, disorienting vision of him staying in a room full of...
Mirrors. It's a room of mirrors.
How do the visions work, Edward? And Edward said they weren't always certain.
She sees the course, dude. Course. The course. The course.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Crush. So the course is James is on his way now will lead him to a ballet studio?
You've been there?
No, I don't know. I used to take ballet lessons as a kid. The school had an arch like that.
Dude.
Dude, what?
Perhaps the school is in Phoenix.
Yeah, around the corner from my house, but I haven't been there in 10 years.
You have a reason now, dude?
No, hell no, I hated the place. I can't dance. Have you seen how fucking clumsy I am? I trip over everything.
Ring, ring, the cell phone rings. The caller ID says it's Edward.
Oh my God, he's calling me. It's Edward. He's calling me. Oh my God, it's Edward. Edward, are you all right?
Interior Jeep, exterior Washington Road. Dr. Collin drives the Jeep fast. Emmett's in the back seat. Edward in the passenger seat on a cell phone.
I'm coming to get you. We lost the tracker. The woman is still in the area. Rosalia and Esma are protecting your father.
This is my fault. You warned me, but I didn't think because I'm a goddamn dumbass who's super selfish. I just...
Yeah, you're right. But Bella, we're in too deep. We can't change how we feel.
Don't you quit me. We can't. When will you leave here? Or when will you get here?
In a couple of hours. Then you and I will go somewhere. Maybe Montauk. Together. The others will keep hunting. Bella, I swear to you, this Volvo is amazing. And everybody should have one. I'll do whatever it takes to make you safe again.
That's great, but please bring the Lamborghini.
Okay, Scottsdale all day. Alice is in the lobby selling the bill. Jasper looks up. There's a car out front. Bella gathers her things. Her phone rings. Caller ID says home. Bella answers.
Oh. Mom, I'm so glad you got my...
Bella, where are you?
Calm down, Mom. Everything is fine, okay? I'll explain every... Mom, are you there?
Nice house you have here. Not the best on the block, but comfortable.
Dum dum dum, it's James.
I was prepared to wait for you, but then Mom came home after she received a very worried call from your dad. It all worked out quite well. I must say, Forks High School doesn't protect its students' privacy very well. It was just too easy for Victoria to find your previous address.
Bella.
Leave my mother out of this.
You're protective of her. That's nice. You can still save her, but you'll need to get away from your friends. Can you do that?
I don't think so.
If your mother's life depends on it?
Where should I meet you?
The old ballet studio around the corner. And I'll know if you bring anyone along. Poor Mommy would pay the price for that mistake. She smells like you. Delicious.
Okay, Bella hangs up the phone, panics. She starts flinging open drawers, searching for a weapon, a pen, a sewing kit. Useless, she remembers. Her purse! She dumped out the contents to find the pepper spray Charlie gave her. She clings to it. Her only protection now. A minute. Okay, interior, exterior, Scottsdale Hotel. Bella walks through the lobby, searching for Jasper and Al. She spots him outside, alone in the Mercedes, deep in a heat of disgusting. She slips out the door. She jumps into a taxi. Old lady's driving with a hacking cough.
Palo Verde, please.
Taxi pulls out. They disappear.
I never would have given much thought to how I would die.
Hotel night. Once again, we see posh malls, manicured cactus gardens, all empty for the night.
But dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go.
Omitted. Mimi's School of Dance night. This is radically different from the movie I remember. Bella climbs out of the taxi and pulls away, leaving her on the curb facing deserted building. Bella twirls her mother's ring around her finger, and then she reaches for a pepper spray.
I can't bring myself to regret the decisions that brought me face to face with death. They also brought me to Edward.
She slips the pepper spray into her pocket. She wraps her purse strap around her wrist. She takes a breath, approaches school, peers in the windows, blinds are drawn. Inside, we hear a faint sound.
Bella? Bella?
Maybe it's her mom. We don't know. Okay, at the door. It's unlocked. We go in. She cautiously enters the grand empty room of mirrors. A ballet bar wraps around the walls.
Bella, where the hell are you?
She whirls around trying to find the source of where this voice is coming from. She follows the sound to a cleaning supply closet. She throws open the door to find a TV on a video screen. Plays Bella, age 7. Little Bella looks up at us.
Don't you want to dance, baby?
Everyone makes fun of me because I have no facial features at all other than 3 angry ones. And this.
That's your most charming feature.
Everyone makes fun of me.
Oh. But you're such a wonderful dancer.
On my sock.
That's my favorite part. Stubborn child, weren't you?
She's not here.
Sorry, but you really made it too easy. So to make things more entertaining, I'm going to make a little film of our time together. Borrowed this from your house. Hope you don't mind. And action.
I'm gonna throw my purse at you, bitch.
Excellent. An escape attempt. It'll break Edward's little heart.
Stop smelling my hair, you creepy fuck. Edward has nothing to do with this.
He will. His rage will make for a more interesting sport than his feeble attempt to protect you.
Oh my God, the pepper spray. She turns on sprays at him. She runs. He reels back briefly, leaps over, lands right in front of her. Amused, he flings her across the room. Smack! Like a bowling ball. She smashes hard in the mirror column. He captures it all on film.
Beautiful. Very visually dynamic. I chose my stage well. Still stubborn, aren't you? Is that what makes you so special? Because frankly, I don't see it. Too bad he didn't have the strength to turn you. Instead, he kept you this fragile little human. It's cruel, really. Well done. You've succeeded in annoying me. Tell Edward how much it hurts. Tell him to avenge you.
Oh, he stops at her shin and snaps her tibia. What a cock.
What a fucking cock. Ow!
James inhales her blood pool. He leans in hungry. Bella, she's half conscious, watches him, turns the camera on his own face.
Cut. End.
He says the end, but suddenly he's knocked out of frame. He rises to find himself face to face with Edward. James charges Edward, forcing him up against the column.
You're alone because you're faster than the others, but not stronger.
I'm
James
strong enough.
smashes Edward's face into the mirror and it cracks.
I'm strong enough to kill you.
Edward flings James backwards, smashing through a freestanding mirror into the doorway. He scoops Bella up, leaps towards the balcony exit door when suddenly he and Bella are jerked downward. James yanks Edward violently onto the floor, knocking Bella out of his arms as James flings Edward up into the top window, embedding him in the casement and bricks. James crouches beside Bella. He grabs her hand. Looking directly at Edward with a sinister grin, he sinks his teeth into Bella's hand. Crunch! She screams! In action. Edward's rage erupts. He climbs out of the window. Suicide dive bombs James, savagely plowing him through the floorboards. Bella, the venom traveling through her veins. Bella's POV, dark figures twist and fight in and out of focus. Her eyes suddenly pop open to see explosive raw reality of James kicking Edwards, delivering death blows when suddenly Edward's hand shoots up, grabs James at his ankles. Edward roars up to his feet, swings James around like a baseball bat, smashing him into mirror after mirror. James is battered, beaten. Bella moans, oh, and then slices through to Edward in an animalistic fury. Edward bites off a piece of James's flesh.
Keto chop.
Whip pan from Bella's horrified face to Dr. Cullen, now standing beside Edward, placing a hand on his son's shoulder. Son? Edward turns to see his father, Emmett, Jasper, and Alice dropping down from the balcony. Edward's expression changes. He realizes he's gone too far. He backs off as his siblings crouch into attack mode and lunge at James like a pack of animals. Dr. Cullen reaches in, he rushes the injured Bella, who screams again in pain. Edward dashes towards her. Bella's POV, the three Cullen siblings going in and out of focus. It almost looks like a tribal dance. They rip out the floorboards, build a fire. It's like a funeral pyre. They rip James apart, throwing limbs into the fire. Burn, burn, burn. Back on Bella. Edward reaches her side. Dr. Cullen works fast to assess her wounds, focusing on a massive bleed from her leg. But clearly, her hand hurts the most. She writhes in pain. Intercut Bella's disoriented POV with the chaotic reality. Dr. Cullen applies pressure to the gash on her thigh. Her femoral artery's been severed. She's losing too much blood.
Fire my hands!
Ban them!
You have to make a choice. Either let the change happen.
No! Not a chance, Carlisle.
Seen it.
Doesn't have to be that way.
Alice, find me a tourniquet, a rag, a shirt.
It's bad!
What's the other choice? You said
Tighter above the knee.
Carlisle!
You can try to suck the venom out.
I want to stop.
Find the will to stop. But surely has minutes left.
It's all right, Bella. I'll make the boo-boo go away.
Edward starts sucking on her boo-boo, and then we see the frenzy in his eyes. It begins. He sucks harder and harder, hungrily, anguishedly. He wants to stop, but he can't. Dr. Cullen's voice sounds miles away. Stop. Her blood is clean. You're killing her. But the bloodlust is too strong. He is killing her. Bella looks at, why are you throwing pillows at me? Forgivingly. No, you threw, judgmentally you threw pillows at me. Bella's POV on Edward growing blurry. He disappears into the blind layers and she's underwater like in her dreams.
Drugs.
Death is peaceful.
Bella starts to float away. We lose her as we from the darkness. Edward reaches out a hand. A brilliant light flares. Bella's face appears as the whiteness. Eyes closed, but they slowly open. She squints at the light.
Life is harder.
An oxygen tube rests under her nose. She reaches for it, confused. A hand stops as she's her surroundings come into focus.
Darn it, I was hoping to get a couple hundreds if you croaked, but yay, you're awake.
Interior hospital room day. Belle lies in a hospital room, banged up, her legs in a cast, bad shape. Her mom's hovering over her, tears in her eyes. Get well card, photo montage, some other shit.
Edward, he did this to me. Where is he?
I don't know. Probably asleep. Kind of creepy. Keep staring at you as you're sleeping. But I think you're your dad in the cafeteria.
What? What happened to me?
Your dad fell down a flight of stairs and through a window, but survived. So yay. Edward came here to convince you to come back to Forks. His father brought him down. You went to the hotel, but you tripped down the stairs.
Sounds like me, because I'm a klutz and a dumbass and a glutton for punishment.
Renee's cell phone goes off.
Oh, it's Phil. He's worried about you.
You're texting. I'm also high on morphine.
I told him to stay in Florida if I could get the money, but the son signed him up.
That's great, Mom.
Jacksonville's always sunny, and you have your own bathroom.
Mom, wait. I want to live in Forks. I have Dad and friends.
You really have friends?
Yeah, that hot piece of meat over there. Yeah, hubba hubba. We're gonna get married one day.
You okay with the glitter?
I'm okay with the glitter. He's so sparkly. I love him so much.
Charlie
My
doesn't
dad.
like. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, my dad loves him. He doesn't blame him for me leaving at all. What do you think?
Really? I mean, I think he's in love with you, but I mean, there's other reasons for him to stay with you. You know what I mean?
Mom, we've had sexy hot kisses in my bed when I'm in my underwear. I think it's true love. Would you mind getting Dad? I want to talk to him. I apologize.
You really want to talk with him? Because I don't think he really cares about you. I mean, him. I'll go get him.
Renee kisses Bella's forehead.
Where are we?
Bella, we're on page 99. Bella watches her go. The door is shutting behind her. Bella turns back to find Edward standing next to her with deep control eyes. Well, he kisses her forehead soothingly.
Is James? Did you?
He took care of me. And the woman, Victoria, she ran out.
I'm alive because of you.
You're in here because of me. The worst of it was thinking I couldn't stop.
Oh, you dead.
Bella, you should go to Jacksonville. But I can't hurt you anymore.
What? No. I want to be with you. I don't want.
It's all right. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right. I'll be right here.
Yeah, you say that, but then you leave me in a sequel, but that's fine, bitch.
He wraps it around her.
Give me more money.
Off to exterior Forks, Washington, late afternoon. Aero sweep over the lush green forest. Pacific Northwest. Exterior, Charlie's house. Beautiful late afternoon. Picnic table. Charlie cleans a fish with a big knife. Edward waits awkwardly near his Volvo, dressed in an elegant suit, but even calm Edward is unnerved by Charlie's glare. The front door opens. They look up to see Bella framed in the doorway, a stunning long dress. Edward is enchanted. Bella descends the steps with difficulty due to her leg cast. Charlie edges out Edward to help her down.
Alice sent me the dress. It was the only thing that would fit over my cast because you didn't arrive too soon when I was being attacked. Is it too...
Shut up! Shut up! You had me at hello. You had me at hello. You're perfect. I'll take good care of her, Chief.
I haven't heard that one before.
All right, Dad.
Bella, I put new pepper spray in your bag.
I love you, Dad. Daddy.
Father and daughter share a smile. Exterior, mansion, viewpoint, enter Twilight. Edward's Volvo pulls up to a lovely inn. He helps Bella out of the car, begins to guide her through the dining room area. Mr. Molina and other teachers are there. We may notice the back of a redhead mingling with the chaperone.
I can't believe you're making me do this. Go to this stupid-ass prom.
He just grins and guides her around a corner to exterior mansion backyard Twilight. The prom, Monte Carlo style, gaming tables, roulette wheels, guys in tuxedos and girls in gowns, gamble for prizes, dances, and socializing.
You really are trying to kill me.
And I've had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. Sorry. I lived through the 80s. Prom is an important rite of passage, and I don't want you to miss anything.
She can't be mad at him. Just shakes her head affectionately. They continue into the prom. Several heads turn. Bella sees the dance floor, where a gap is formed. In the middle, two couples whirl gracefully. It's Allison and Jasper and Rosalie and Emmett, looking absolutely stunning. Rosalie glances over, and indifference has replaced fury, but Alice waves brightly. Bella returns in with a smile. We hear a crossfade into the next track. Bella's POV of the DJ booth. It's Eric at the turntable, making the room bounce. Coming through a sack of vinyl. They nod at Bella. She shoots him a smile when a flashball gets her attention. Bella's POV photographer station. Mike and Jessica stand in front of an Ashton Martin cutout. Bella catches their eye. Mike does his best James Bond impersonation. Jessica poses like pussy galore. Edward smirks. They turn to Bella.
Shall we?
You're serious.
Murder serious. See? You're dancing.
At prom. Edward, why did you save me? If you let venom spread, I could have been like you by now.
You don't know what you're saying. I don't want this.
I want you. Always.
I won't end your life for you.
I'm dying anyway. Every minute I'm getting closer, older.
Do people really talk like this? That's how it's supposed to happen.
Not the way Alice saw it. I heard her. She saw me like you.
Her visions change, Bella.
Based on what someone decides, and I've decided.
Is that what you dream about? Becoming a monster.
I dream about being with you forever.
You really want this?
Yes.
You're ready? Right now?
One bite is all it takes. Yes. Absolutely. Please, now.
You're going to have a long and happy life with me. Isn't that enough?
For now. No one will surrender tonight, but I won't give in. I know what I want.
Continue up back on the dance floor. We realize someone watching it, looking down from the window of a second floor hotel room. From the end, the music wafting up to the echoes. Pull back to reveal Victoria turning from the window. She stylistically is dressed now, but she's seething a low, sinister snarl on the back of her throat, pushes it fast in her face and into her burgundy eyes with vengeance as we smash to "And I Had the time of my life. Never felt this way before.
Black.
Never felt
And
this
I
way.
swear it's
I
true.
swear that it's
I
true.
owe it all to
And I
you.
owe it all to you.
I
And
love the dance.
Cut to black.
Smash.
Fin.
Smash to black.
Smash!
No one's smashing. It's quarantine.
Oh my God. You guys are amazing. Thank you.